Map reading is easy. You just open the map, put it the right way up, find what it is you're looking for, and away you go. Except of course that it isn't that easy at all, and getting the most out of a map takes a little bit more effort. The first thing to remember is that everything on the map means something, so once you understand that, it all becomes quite logical. It is frustrating to want to go out walking in the countryside, but to lack the confidence to read maps well enough to be able to plot a new route or explore beyond the pages of a walking guide. This mini-series is designed to get you confident in map reading, in using a compass, and to get you out exploring more. Throughout the series, I will refer to Ordnance Survey maps, the UK's standard for navigating access land and coastal land, as well as their new OS Map app. I use the map to plot all my routes and to download them onto my phone in case I don't have any signal. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an episode. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to my new mini-series, Mappy Trails. In this 10-part series, I'll be helping you gain confidence with your map and compass reading skills, and we'll be looking at various paper maps, as well as walking guides, and the new OS Map app. In today's Mappy Trails video, we'll be starting at the very beginning and looking at map scale and why it's important. Once you understand this, you can choose the best map to plan your adventures. So let's start by understanding what map scale is. Map scale is the ratio between distances on a map and a distance in the real world. It's like a mathematical relationship that allows us to shrink down vast expanses of land into a manageable size. Map scales can vary widely depending on the purpose of the map. For instance, a road map might have a smaller scale, say 1 in 250,000, because it needs to show a large area with less detail. You just need your highways and your B roads and your A roads. You don't need a lot of detail around you. And on the other hand, a hiking map might have a larger scale, say 1 in 25,000, to show more detail over a smaller space. Now let's see how map scale affects the level of detail on a map. As you can see, the smaller the scale, the less detail you'll see, but you'll be able to see a larger area. In this instance, you'll be able to see a lot of the Peak District, though conversely, the larger the scale, the more detail you'll see. But it will cover a smaller area. So we can zoom in and we can look at Castleton on its own, and we'll see much more information about the town and the terrain. So the 1 to 100,000 scale is your sort of road maps and your OS tour maps. The OS tour map is the blue map, and it shows you a lot of the important roads that you might need to drive through, and is excellent for planning a road trip. It's not so good for hiking and for walking because it doesn't tell you anything about the land around those roads. The 1 in 50,000 map shows us a bit more detail about the surrounding area that we are focusing on, in this case Castleton in the Peak District. It shows us some of the major roads, but it's also starting to give us an idea of the landscape around, so we can see the terrain, we can see parking amenities and caravan places, so we get a bit more detail at that level. At the 1 to 25,000 scale, we get far more detail. We can zoom in on a very small area and work out what we're going to do as we go for a hike and we plan in our route. So we can see the terrain, we can see points of interest like the Peak Cavern and Peveril Castle, and we can see any access routes that are available to us in that area. For many years, the Walker's Map Bible was the 1-inch map, which was created by Ordnance Survey in 1801, and in it 1 inch represented 1 mile. When the introduction of the metric system began, an adjustment scale was introduced, and these 1-inch maps became the 1 in 50,000 maps. Later on, these maps became the Land Ranger maps, and they cover the whole of Britain in just 204 maps. Now we also have maps to the scale of 1 in 25,000. These are the OS Explorer series, and they have 403 maps that cover the whole of Britain and specific areas of special interest, such as the Peak District area, the Lake District, and the Yorkshire Dales. When you are familiar with maps, it becomes obvious that those of a 1 in 25,000 scale are the best for walking, as they include details about the terrain, bridges, local town interests, etc. So imagine you're planning a road trip. If you use a map with a small scale, you'll be able to see the major highways and the cities along your route, but you won't see the smaller roads or the landmarks. However, if you use a map with a larger scale, then you'll see those smaller roads and landmarks, but the map will only cover a small area of your route. Therefore, you'll need more maps to cover all of the area that you want to visit. Understanding map scale is crucial for many real-world applications. It helps city planners to design effective transportation networks, it aids in emergency response efforts during natural disasters, and it assists hikers like you and me in navigating through rugged terrain. Of course, there are a few issues with maps. They can't be wholly accurate. As soon as they are printed, they are out of date, like many textbooks. Changes are happening all the time within the landscape, within rights of land ownership, access lanes, field boundaries as well. And so it's difficult to keep up to date with them all of the time. That being said, the modern OS maps are probably the most accurate that you can get in the UK. So next time you look at a map, remember to pay attention to the scale. It's not just a number. It's a key that unlocks the secrets of our world, allowing us to explore and navigate with confidence. Thanks for joining us on our first journey through navigating navigation. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe for more navigational skills, hiking and van life content. Join us on the next episode of Mappy Trails, when we will be looking at grid lines, references and map legends.